Hi everyone, welcome back. It's Shanalee here. Today we are going to do the fun part of adding in the papers that come with the Ali Edwards kit and put it in our plastics. Now the last episode we rearranged all our plastics, made sure that none of the same design were right beside each other. We added flip pockets, we added transparencies, and we made the 3x8 transparencies into a 6x8. So now we're going to incorporate our cards. And this is what I like to do. The first thing that I like to do is kind of go through and see which are my favorites. So, and also what I like to do is separate by category. So I'm going to have a pile of filler cards. That's what I call these, with a nice design on it. And then I'm going to have another pile of journaling cards. So let's just separate them. We have our pile of journaling cards and we have our pile of filler cards. What I like to do now is find out what my favorites are. So they have all kinds of quote ones. Lots of quotes, lots of quotes. I really like this one. You can check off like what you're doing that day, if you're going shopping, if you're wrapping presents. So I'll leave that one out. I really like that. I also love this one. The little speckles make it look like a wreath. And I don't know if you've noticed, if you look closely, all these colors, the dark red, the light red, the different greens, and the yellow, match the colors in this card. So you have the green, and the dark red, and the dark red, the light red, the grays. I love how they bring in all the colors. So this is a pretty one. And oh, I love this one. I'm gonna have that like early on in my album. So I'm gonna put the quotes aside and then put in my favorite ones. And before I put in the filler cards, we're gonna do the same with the journaling cards. Love these stars. These ones here I think I'll begin with. I love this. Love, ugh, magic. And then they have these also in the coordinating colors. Perfect. I think the first thing I'm going to do is spread these out throughout my album. And then I'm going to put these in as well. And just because I think it looks pretty, I'm going to put the red with the red. Should I do that? I don't know if I should, because that'd be a lot of journaling for one page. But it goes so well together. The yellow with the yellow, and then the green with the green. Let's go ahead and do this. And then if I don't like it as I go along, I can remove it or rearrange it. Now let's find the spot for a 3x4. Here we go. There, so we'll put this card up here. And then the coordinating red maybe in the bottom corner. Beautiful. Starting to take shape. My first cards are in my album. And here's another spot. But this is where I put the flip page. What should I do here? I typically like to have a filler card or a photo on the top of my flip pocket, because then you're opening it up. Maybe what I will do is, if I want a photo here, then this could go to the left for journaling. And then this could go underneath. Beautiful. So it's still matching, but only when it's opened up. That way there's room for a photo or whatever else here and here. So we'll do the same thing with the green. Oh, that just looks beautiful together. And that takes care of these cards that I love. Now we have these header cards. Well, we haven't done any on the right side yet. So maybe let's put this one on this side. And I like to alternate sides. One of these down here. I don't think I've done any in the bottom left. And then we have one left, and I didn't do any header cards at the very beginning. And lastly, for journaling cards, we have these beautiful lined journaling cards. So we will spread this out, one at the beginning, middle, and end of my book. Like I said, I don't have any back here yet. So we'll do one back here. One behind here. Perfect. So all the journaling cards are in the book. The next thing we will add are the filler cards. So back here we could add, because we have the journaling card, we have room for a photo. Now it's time for a filler card. So which one should we use? And keep in mind your page next to you. You want it to coordinate nicely. Let's see. Well, we already have some red here and yellow here. And there's red up here. Maybe we'll make a pop with more red. And I have nothing yet on the back of this one. So I've already done red. So why don't we do some green? This has a journaling card. Now it just needs a filler card. Maybe some grays, because I think it's very striking to have it next to the stripes right there. Haven't done yellow yet, so let's do some yellow. Star of Wonder, Star of Night. And then we'll have another one on the back. And then we'll put this one over here, because I haven't done any on the bottom right. Beautiful. I love that. I like to keep some areas blank, whether for numbers or for photos. So just keep that in mind when you're adding cards. This is my favorite one in the whole album, so I'm going to put this here. I think it looks very nice beside the Mary. I'm going to put this one here because the red and green just look really nice together. and one filler card left. And then this one will go back here. Lovely. Now we have all of our 3x4 cards in. So we're going to go back to the beginning and get ready to put in our 4x6 cards. Now every December daily I've ever done, I've always put the Merry Christmas card at the very last page because I think it's a fun way to end your album. So we'll save this one for the end. Merry and bright, fa la la la, fa la la. There's two 4x6s here. So the question is, do I want to start with this one or this one, this one, this one? I'm going to start with this one because I picture just more photos at the beginning, and I have the intro to think about and the intro transparency. It would be nice to have another photo and then journaling for that photo. This page needs something. So I think what I'm going to do, and it's got the transparency here with the gold through it. I think, no, that's too many reds because of this quote here. So what I'm going to do is put this card right there because it's so beautiful. I want it on display. That beautiful wreath pattern. And then I should put one back here. That looks very nice. The red's here and that little red stripe here. And this is a little more muted, so this will be a nice way to pop the color for the next day's spread. And a photo could go here, or journaling. And let's see, we have one left, so maybe closer to the back. And we have the flip pocket here, so maybe it would be nice to put a quote at the bottom. And then last but not least is our Merry Christmas card. And it's going to be the very last thing you see in this album. Wonderful. So we have our 3x4s, our 4x6s, and now we are going to do our full page 6x8s. It's really getting thick and chunky already. Now we're going to do our full 6x8s. The first paper I'm going to put in is this one. I absolutely love it. It is perfect for the beginning. I just really want to showcase this beautiful wreath in front. In fact, I don't even know now if I'm going to start with this transparency. So I'm going to leave it here for now, or maybe I'll put it in the back. But I love this so much. It needs to be at the beginning. Looks fantastic. Though a lot of people have a calendar at the beginning. I did last year. This is tough, and that beautiful star pattern. Maybe we'll put this one back here. Very good. Though, I don't know, it's too boxy to me. You have all these little squares here, and then you have all these squares here, so maybe I won't have the calendar at the beginning this year. Something solid, that's what I would like, because I find the 2x2 pockets can get very busy, so I need something to kind of be less busy. There, I really like that. I like the idea of this pattern. I like that all the colors that are in the kit are each stripe, and the color of each wreath matches each stripe, but it doesn't scream Christmas to me. So I'm going to set this one aside. I just love this pattern so much. I just feel like it needs to be next. And on the back, you could have a full-size photo there, which is what I like to do. So we'll leave that spot. And now I'm just searching for the next 6x8. Oh, there it is. Make that a journaling card. And then maybe on the back, I'll have my calendar. So I got this beautiful pattern and then the calendar on the back. That's really nice. And now the next 6x8 is right here. And it's gonna be this nice starry pattern. And what you can do too, if you don't want a whole sheet, just trees, you can cut this down and put it in as a 4x6. The countdown, I think, would be really nice closer to Christmas. And in case I want a photo front facing, I'm going to turn this one over and put it here. And this is my last paper. And I do think I might end up cutting this one up. What I'm going to do with this beautiful 6x8 piece of paper is cut this down, because I know I don't need the whole thing, but I do need some 2x2 squares for my 2x2 plastic pages. And so I'll do that with the first half, and then the other half I'm going to make a pretty 4x6 from this. So first thing we're going to do is, it's already 6 inches this way, so we're just going to cut it 4 inches. Line that up. So this photo is ready for the album. And with the other half, we're going to turn this into some cute little 2x2s. So I measured, and it's 2x2, so 2 and then slightly less, I find. And then line these up to 2. And just double check that this is still at 2. Perfect. So we have some fun 2x2 squares, and we'll just make a few more. Actually, what we can do is, since this is already 4 inches, we can go ahead and make the other one at 3 inches. So now we have a 3x4 for a 3x4 pocket, and we have a 4x6, and we have 2 2x2. So let's go ahead and put these in our album. So let's find a place to put this 4x6. And there's a spot right down there. And I'll turn it around, because I already have room for journaling here, so I need a full-size photo. So we have a pretty beautiful 4x6. Now we have a 3x4. Let's find a place for this. So I have room for 2 3x4s up here. So let's go ahead and slide this in. Now I have some 2x2s. Here's our 2x2 page. Let's just make it random. And then maybe one in the top corner. There we go, just like that, we added 2 in this fun little size. So don't be afraid to cut up your papers. Another thing you can do with your kit, if you need more papers, is buy some cardstock that you think will coordinate with your papers. So I went to my local scrapbook store and I got this paper in the color Garnet. It's a beautiful red color. This would be great for matting photos or making different shapes out of it. So that's what I'm going to do right now. I have my snowflake punch and I'm going to do just a bunch of snowflakes, and these will look great throughout my 2x2 pockets. So those look beautiful and they kind of match the dark reds that are in the journaling cards. So let's put these in. There, those look great, and I have a few extras that I can use as embellishments throughout my project. Thank you again so much for watching. I hope you get some inspiration on how to play around with your papers, how to cut them, and how to arrange them in your album. Definitely come back for part 3 of the Foundation Pages series. Part 3 is going to be all about shipping tags, putting them in your album, and I'm going to come up with 6 different designs on how to decorate them. Check back in tomorrow and come see me work on shipping tags. Thanks for watching, and please like and subscribe to this video. Thank you. Bye.